NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
White 20. Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 4 down. Lucky. Rush in. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he'll be taken down at the 18. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest game, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me. Check hot route.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley.
Go.
He's got a first down past the 30. 22 yards there, a first down. I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Check.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Check 6 guys.
And on the stop defensively, Raekwon McMillan.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Slam. Hey, 5. Come.
On 2nd and 7, Goff gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
76.
They'll run. This is Darrell Henderson. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 49-yard line.
Hey, Echo. 57's the mic. Rock 57. Yes, sir. Yes.
Gone.
Check 26.
Open man, Higbee, the tight end. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opened things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
Motion. Reset.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping Those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
We're good. Maverick roll. Bravo.
Check Mike 57. Mike.
Maverick roll.
On 2nd and 9, Goff, and that's complete to Cooks. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. You think back to the Super Bowl against New England, the Rams never even got into the red zone in that game, and now here they are in the red zone on their opening drive with a first down. From the red zone now, Goff. He gets it to Cooks. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
11.
Back to the ground game here, Gurley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. 3rd and 2, Goff. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Shell. Hey, Alpha.
Mike 57.
12. 12. 12. 12.
On 4th down, Goff. Through an opening, and there he goes. 20, 10, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. On 2nd and 9, Goff, flush to his right. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
20.
50 seconds, come on. Silver.
Shell. Merlin. Orange.
Kill. Hey, turn.
Go.
Check 31. Shift. Watch the shift. Switch. Slam. Check 3. Shift.
Maverick.
Check 24.
12. Set.
Goff on first down. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And this is taken in at the 5. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Brandon Cooks with touchdown number 7 on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. On for the point after is Randy Bullock. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken very short. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's go one more. 25. Check 25. Check 25.
They go with Howard to begin the drive. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Cross the pass. Cross the pass. Mike, check.
Now Love. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 42.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a gun close to the line of scrimmage that can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Now an open man, that's the tight end Gesicki. It's complete. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
To throw again on 2nd down. Luck. He's got his man here. It's Gary Jennings Jr. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 21.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
On 1st down, they run with Howard. Howard has the 1st down and then some. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jordan Howard, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he takes it all the way down to the 32. Goff finding Cox on a big play. 43 yards.
Watch the shit. Hey, watch the shit. Check your hot read. Bang, 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 bang.
Hold on. Check. Hey, kill.
Check 24. Check 24. Check.
Louis.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Shell. Listen. We're good.
Here's Goff. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down.
Value 3. 14. 14. Super.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Now that'll be caught by Kupp. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Cooper Kupp, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Bullock good on the extra point. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. So a very short kick here. Now a hit and a loose football. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down. Goff now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. On first down, it's gone. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And the lead is up to 8. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
You ain't got nothing. Hey, check Michael out. Check Michael out. Hey, Steve 6.
On first down, it's long. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
The throw over the middle taken in. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Luck now to throw. And it's caught by Jennings. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Block on 3rd down. And it's caught by Parker.
As far as I'm concerned, Andrew Luck can do it all. I mean, he's an underrated runner, toughness in the pocket, strong and stout. But let's face it, the money, that comes from his arm.
And smart, valedictorian of his high school class in Houston. Then he goes to Stanford. He's got it all. Luck going to bring him up 1st and 10. And he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. Luck. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And finally down at the 9-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Let's get 11. Check Michael. Hey, Charlie.
this is caught by Parker for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker in the final seconds of the first half as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Hey, wahoo! Here we go. Hey, check Mike 11, check Mike 11. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
To the air again, Locke. And it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Here we go.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Throwing is Locke. Gets this to his running back, Jordan Howard. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Y'all playing the wrong football. Hey, number 28, Mike, he's coming. Check in. I'm coming.
A shotgun snap for Locke. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Target. Hey, check. Number 28, Mike, he's coming. Hey, watch this play.
2nd and 10, Luck again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And this is caught. It's Parker. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 24-yard line.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number 1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. You don't see that a ton, do you? A cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Go. 11.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Luck eluding the pressure. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Aaron Donald, that is one he will remember. It's sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's Luck. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times, trying to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful.
Hey, Delta. Check hot. Check.
Ric Flair.
57's Mike 57. Hey, they're scared.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Bud Dupree. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long.
Super one. 5. Super 1. DC.
A shotgun snap for Goff. He's letting it fly for Cooks. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. After the interception, it's Luck. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
On 2nd and 10, Locke. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. Parker, the intended target.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Check 50. Watch the safety creep. Hey, watch it.
Two draw Parker. Super 1.
After the interception, here's Goff. And that's complete to Cooks. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That's a gain of 13, 1st down Rams.
Check 26.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
17. 5. Super 1. Super 1.
Oh, here we go.
Super.
Tighten up.
On 2nd and 9. Goff flushed out right. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Value 3. Hey, exit.
All day.
Back. Super 66.
Alert 3. Check it back.
76. Tell him. 76.
Out of the gun. Gone. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bud Dupree able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Right, 622.
Watch the slant. Mike 5'9. Right here. Mike 59.
12.
59.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Luck. And this is Parker, complete. He's at the 40. The 20, 10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. The Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Tavecchio good on the extra point, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
At the
32-yard line. 57's Mike. Mike 57. Rabbit.
Hey, 76. 76. 76.
57's the Mike.
Hey, let's go. Go, Brown. Brown.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Goff escaping the pressure right. It's caught at the 10. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Brandon Cooks, 68 yards, as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the 4th quarter. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 43-yard line.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
They're gonna need some therapy after this. Time go.
Hey, Haywood.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
40. Easy. Alert. 12.
You.
Again, it's Howard. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, here's Johnson. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
Check out. 180.
I'm on. Mike 28. Coming. Mike 28.
They'll try the air now with Locke. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by David Long. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48.
You got tight.
Hey, foxtrot.
Shoot. Slam.
Hey, 5.
Check. Cross.
2.
Cross. He's coming. Double up.
Whirling.
Double up. Kick.
Gone. Going up top for Cup. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
12. Hey, high 7. Go, 12. Go. Hold on. Check. Ric Flair.
Share.
Now gone. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
76. Hey, Echo.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
X3, 218, chopper. 12. Obama. Value three.
Goff on 1st down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp there. And it's 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Watch out. No.
Goff going to hand it to Gurley. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
DC. Two. Bravo.
57's Mike 57.
You gonna see me? 2 for 1. You gonna see 17.
Goff. He gets it to Cooks. And he's taken down inside the 30. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 28. Well, they have had no answer for this connection all night long.
They just have to think in a 2-minute situation, that's got to be a concentration lapse. You know they're going to go back to him with the game that he's been having.
Goff turns and gives to Gurley. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
2 for 1. 14.
Watch safety creep. Watch
General West.
Safety's creeping.
Hardball.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
SOS.
Check safety.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Val, you won. Obama.
Switch. Safe.
80 weapons.
Shit.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A 20-yard touchdown as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Bullet good on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. So a very short kicker. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're down here in a 1-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity?
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Aaron Donald in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Nickel Roby-Coleman. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
Goff with a kneel down here, and that should put a conclusion to this one.
Partner, they took a knee to finish this one off. To me, that's the only thing they lost in the 4th quarter. How about that comeback?
Yeah, trailed coming into the last frame. Got it done, taking the knee.
Go tonight. 180.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And some room to maneuver. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. A big run there by Gurley. 47 yards. And his kick is indeed good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too.
Check out. 540. I'm coming after you. Hurry, hurry.
One last throw here for Luck. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for L.A., they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, add another loss to the pile as they drop to 2-8 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.